Welcome to 100 Fascinating Football Facts. One fact for each of 100 legendary players from around the world. This collection covers everything: incredible in-game achievements, quirky off-field stories, and surprising moments that make football history unforgettable. Get ready to discover the unexpected side of the beautiful game. Cristiano Ronaldo donated $83,000 to fully cover a surgery for a 10-month-old child with a brain disorder, after being asked to donate his boots, choosing direct help instead. Oliver Kahn starred in a Chinese reality show to find the next top goalkeeper. However, it was quickly cancelled. David De Gea's 2015 transfer to Real Madrid failed due to a fax machine issue. Neymar's penalty style caused FIFA to change rules due to his pause trick. Colombian midfielder Marcos Call scored the only direct corner kick goal at a World Cup, beating Yashin in 1962. Mickey van de Ven is currently the fastest Premier League player, hitting 37.38 kilometers per hour in 2024. Diego Forlan made his professional tennis debut in doubles at the 2024 Uruguay Open after retiring from football. Before becoming Argentina's World Cup hero, Emi Martinez had a brief loan spell at Getafe FC in the 2017-18 season. José Luis Chilever became the first goalkeeper to take a direct free kick at a World Cup in 1998, almost scoring against Bulgaria. Manuel Akanji excels at mental math, beating calculators in challenges. Manuel Neuer is older than his former German national team coach Julian Nagelsmann. Bruno Guimaraes wears number 39, inspired by his father's taxi dispatch number in Rio. Jordi Alba didn't have a driving license for much of his career, getting it at 31. Lev Yashin is the only goalkeeper to have won the Ballon d'Or. Croatian defender Josip Šimanić received 3 yellow cards before being sent off in the 2006 World Cup due to a refereeing error. American left-back Carson Pickett was born without a left forearm and hand but excelled in football, including playing for the U.S. national team. Stefan Schwarz had a contract clause that banned him from space travel. Andrés Iniesta owns a family winery in Spain. Benjamin Pavard's stunning volley versus Argentina in 2018 was his first professional goal with his foot. An Jung-hwan's 2002 World Cup golden goal led Perugia's owner Luciano Gauci to terminate his contract controversially. Heung-min's son earned military service exemption by winning the 2018 Asian Games for South Korea. Paulo Dybala was eligible for Argentina, Poland, and Italy but chose to play for Argentina. Chilean goalkeeper Roberto Rojas faked an injury with a razor in a 1989 World Cup qualifier, earning a lifetime ban. Santi Cazorla underwent numerous surgeries after a severe Achilles injury, including a skin graft from his forearm. Kevin Prince and Jerome Boateng played for different countries and faced off in the 2010 World Cup, the first sibling clash in World Cup history. Ali Reza Bayronvand holds world records for the longest throw and longest drop kick in football. Kylian Mbappe copied his signature goal celebration from his younger brother. Jamie Vardy's performances at 5th-tier Fleetwood earned him a £1 million transfer to Leicester in 2012. Mesut Ozil donated his €300,000 World Cup bonus to fund surgeries for 23 Brazilian children. Former Liverpool defender Daniel Aga became a tattoo artist and runs a sewerage business after retiring. Ivan Zamorano chose the kit number 1+8 at Inter Milan, because Ronaldo took number 9. Iker Casillas once forgot to submit his father's football pools ticket, costing a €1.1 million jackpot. Ferenc Puskás was banned for 2 years by UEFA after emigrating to Spain. Ecuadorian striker Ivan Cavalletes wore the kit name 9 at Perugia when number 9 was taken. Luka Modric grew up as a refugee during the Croatian War after his grandfather was killed. Gerardo Bedoya holds the record for most career red cards with 46. Paul Mullen dedicated boots to his autistic son, wearing them in FA Cup matches. Robert Prosinecki is the only player to score in World Cups for 2 different countries, Yugoslavia and Croatia. Jorginho Wijnaldum is cousins with Royston Drenthe, both came from Feyenoord Academy. Former French goalkeeper Fabien Barthez became a car racer, even competing in Le Mans. George Weah played for Liberia at age 51 while serving as the president. Former Arsenal player Matthew Flamini became a 3-digit millionaire after retiring. World Cup winner Juan Mata has journalism and sports science degrees and co-founded Common Goal, where footballers donate 1% of their salary to charity. Dutch defender Jaap van Dale famously played wearing prescription glasses, which broke during the 1970 Intercontinental Cup final. Ronaldinho's first media attention came at age 13 after scoring all 23 goals in a 23-0 game. Kazuyoshi Miura, aged 58, is the oldest pro footballer, currently playing in Japan's 4th division. Diego Maradona was Sergio Aguero's father-in-law and grandfather to his son Benjamin. Ryan Giggs developed a yoga-based fitness program called Giggs Fitness to advertise the benefits of yoga and released a DVD. Roy Keane banned shirt swaps at Sunderland to keep players focused. Robert Lewandowski missed joining Blackburn in 2010 due to volcanic eruptions disrupting flights. Irish player Neil Quinn scored as a striker and saved a penalty as a goalkeeper in a 1991 Manchester City match. Despite playing in France's 7th-tier amateur league, Togolese midfielder Richmond Forson represented Togo at the 2006 World Cup. Rogerio Ceni scored 131 goals as a goalkeeper, holding the record for most goals by a keeper. Sebastien Haller chose special boots after beating cancer in 2023. Atletico PR's goalkeeper Adderbar Melo used a phone during a football game in a PR stunt, leading to suspension. Gary Lineker never received a yellow or red card in 654 games and won the FIFA Fair Play Award in 1990. Brazilian midfielder Socrates studied medicine during his playing days. Ronaldo Nazario had a seizure before the 1998 World Cup final, but still played. Johan Cruyff coached his son Jordi at Barcelona from 1994 to 1996. Man United defender Luke Shaw missed about 4.6 years of his career due to injuries. Gianluigi Buffon used art to overcome depression around 2003. John Obi Mikel's name came from a Nigerian FA typo. His actual name is Michael. Portugal's goalkeeper Ricardo took off his gloves before saving a penalty and scored the winning penalty in the Euro 2004 shootout against England. Lionel Messi's first Barcelona contract was signed on a napkin, which later was auctioned for nearly $1 million. German defender Dani da Costa suffers from a grass allergy. Henrik Mkhitaryan's globetrotting career made him fluent in 8 languages. Eusebio was honored on a €7.5 silver coin by Portugal in 2016. JJ Okocha and Alex Iwobi are uncle and nephew, even having a very close relationship. Dennis Bergkamp's fear of flying earned him the nickname Non-Flying Dutchman. Richarlison rose from a Brazilian favela, selling sweets as a child. Arsene Wenger has an asteroid named after him, discovered by an Arsenal fan. Minor Figueroa played professionally despite having only 3 toes on his left foot. Laurent Blanc scored the first golden goal in World Cup history in 1998 versus Paraguay. Fabrice Muamba, former Arsenal youth player, suffered cardiac arrest in 2012, was clinically dead for 78 minutes, but thankfully survived. Uruguayan goalkeeper Martin Silva sat on the bench for 7 major tournaments without playing. Fernando Torres captained Atletico Madrid when Diego Simeone played for them. Ironically, Simeone later managed Torres. Frank Lampard has an IQ of around 150, placing him in the top 0.2% globally. Miroslav Klose is the only player to hold 4 World Cup medals. Adama Traoré uses baby oil on his arms to prevent defenders grabbing him. Sven Grondelin withdrew from an international match after colliding with a moose while jogging. Hannes Halldórsson, Iceland's 2018 World Cup hero, is also a film director. Man City goalkeeper Bert Trotman played the last 17 minutes of the 1956 FA Cup final with a broken neck. Didier Drogba helped to end Ivory Coast civil war in 2005 by calling for peace after World Cup qualification. Petr Cech studied Bayern's penalty takers on a 2-hour DVD before the 2012 Champions League final. Rivaldo and his son Rivaldinho both played and scored in the same match for Magi Mirim. Brazilian midfielder Mazinho, 1994 World Cup winner, is father to Thiago Alcantara and Rafinha. Andrei Arshavin earned a fashion design degree and worked as a women's designer during his career. Gonzalo Higuain was born in France, holds French nationality, but chose to play for Argentina. Romano Floriani Mussolini, great-grandson of Benito Mussolini, plays professionally in the 2nd Italian division. Kevin De Bruyne has Burundian roots through his mother, but plays for Belgium. Javier Hernandez Chicharito inherited his nickname from his father, who was called Chicharo for his green eyes and short stature. Mario Balotelli's only Premier League assist was a key pass to Sergio Aguero in a legendary goal that won Man City the title. Former United States goalkeeper Tim Howard has Tourette syndrome. David James once played as a striker, while substitute Nicky Weaver took his place in goal. Carlos Kaiser is football's ultimate conman who, through connections, signed with top clubs without ever playing a single competitive game. Colombian goalkeeper Farid Mondragon was older than 2 coaches at the 2014 World Cup at age 43. Samuel Eto'o is the only player to win back-to-back trebles with 2 clubs. Nacho Fernandez was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at 12, but still managed to win 26 trophies with Real Madrid. Rio Mavuba was born on a boat in 1984, while his parents fled Angola. His birth certificate even states that he was born at sea. Topping the 100th fact, the first player to ever reach 100 international goals was none other than legendary Iranian striker Ali Daei. From astonishing on-field feats to surprising off-pitch stories, these 100 facts show just how diverse and captivating football truly is. Keep these in your back pocket to impress friends or simply celebrate the amazing world of football. Also, please share a surprising football fact we forgot to include. Until next time, keep the passion alive and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Out of Play says goodbye.